Hey, you guys, we are back. Welcome back to the Sweet Life Entrepreneur Podcast, year 6. I absolutely cannot believe it. First of all, thank you so much to our amazing listeners who have been sending me messages for the last year where I took a little bit of a break. And if you are a listener to this show, you know I share with you all behind the scenes. So I'm going to catch you up on what's been happening, and I am going to let you know all the amazing things that we have in store for you coming in the next year for the next 5 years of the Sweet Life Entrepreneur Podcast. But step number 1, if you have not subscribed to this show, please click the subscribe button wherever you are listening. If you have been a previous subscriber, you're going to have to resubscribe because Apple loves to boot us out of shows we haven't listened to in a bit. And so that would be really appreciated to make sure that you're also not missing out on all of the things that we have coming. If you and I do not know each other yet, I'm April Beach. I have been the host here on this show for 5 years. I've been coaching businesses, I've been coaching entrepreneurs and mentoring businesses online for lifestyle entrepreneurship, for high profit and deep impact and deep purpose for a total of 26 years, you guys. It's been a really, really long time with an expertise in online business scaling for the last 17. So you are truly in the right place if you are looking for trusted strategies that you can apply to your business. I'm an online business architect and I'm an offer engineer. So what that means is I help coaches and consultants and authors and speakers scale their business online by creating $1 million programs, courses, trainings, as well as licensed packaged programs and certification programs for high profit, deep impact, lifestyle freedom. So let's talk a little bit about that. And first of all, I just want to say thank you guys so much. As you know, I took a little bit of a break after having COVID in the beginning of this past year, and that little break turned out to be a year. So let's get very real for a minute. I was totally burned out on being here every single week. I can be real honest with you guys. And so the first thing that I want you to do is think about things in your business that used to just totally light you up, and you may be doing them and you may be feeling a little bit burned out on them. And I want you to think about what that could be in your business. And I want you to clean house a little bit, just like I did. Because when we set out to do things that fire us up in the beginning and it feels like a job at the end, then that gives us pause to stop it and just decide maybe we need to take a little bit of a break. So my little break turned into a long break, which was a beautiful time. As you guys know, because I share a lot of behind the scenes, I travel 5 to 6 months a year with my kids. I did that again this year. My kids are older. You guys are not even going to believe it, especially those of you who've been listening to the show forever. They are 20, 18, and 16 now. So time does fly. And it was just really a beautiful opportunity for me to reset and think about what this show actually means to the online business space, what it means to me as a leader and a mentor and a teacher, but most importantly, what this show is delivering to you and why we want to keep producing this show. I always say nobody needs more content, they need a transformation. And so before I dove back into committing to do the next generation of the Sweet Life Entrepreneur Podcast, I really needed some time and space to find what I felt like I wanted to bring to the table for you guys this year, as well as in the years to come, as well as the things that I felt were important for you. And so let's go back and do a little bit of a history for those of you who've been listening to the show for a while. In the beginning, we started out and every single thing was get your business online, building your first funnels, launching courses. I mean, just amazing online business foundations. And that was way back in 2017. Right? So in the beginning, we started talking about those things, but now your businesses have grown. And so for the next generation of the Sweet Life podcast, we are going to be focusing on scaling companies, online scaling entrepreneurs, those of you guys that are not only hitting consistent 10K months, but we're actually working on building programs where we can license them to other companies and other businesses for hundreds of thousands of dollars, and having an ecosystem of offers that surpasses 7 figures in your business. So for you, the next generation of the show is going to be completely dedicated to scaling companies online. If you are here and you're still in that launch phase, please go back and utilize and listen the 250 episodes that we dropped in this show for the last 5 years that are all about leveling you up to get you to this place. Because those are amazing and they're powerful and they're trusted and they're proven, and they are for you to eat up and utilize. And for those of you guys who are scaling your business, I'm so excited to move forward with you into the next generation of the show and continue to help you level up your business and your decision making, creating a business that truly leads to the life that you want while you're making the impact, and of course, extracting your genius to create results for other people. So this is a little preview for you of what's to come. First of all, everything, all of the show notes, all of the amazing tools we give here on this show can still be found by visiting sweetlifeco.com and simply click on the podcast. Previous listeners, you guys know that with some of the shows, we actually drop totally free masterclasses with certain episodes when you opt into them that week. We have given away $1,000 masterclasses to our listeners that subscribe when they opt in the week of that show. So we're really known for dropping information for you to actually implement the things we're talking about each week. So make sure that you've subscribed. And make sure that you click over to sweetlifeco.com for all the show notes, all the places to opt in, and of course, getting text messages updates as well. So let me give you a little sneak peek into what's to come. As I thought about how best to support you, I wanted to make sure that we're consolidating our work here together on the show. So we are going to continue to deliver high value but shorter time episodes. That's the first change you're going to see here on the show. The second is that we are grouping together our shows into series. So if you're working on something in particular or you have an objective, I have already laid out the entire content show plan for the entire year, you guys. And I want to give you a sneak peek of what's to come. For the first episodes after these new ones drop, we're leading into completely helping you become known. We're talking about becoming known with your method and your frameworks and your value positions, pitching PR, pitching large-scale media to help you become known, podcast guesting, stages and speaking, local events. We're even talking about how to network in your local area to become known. After becoming known, then we are diving into $1 million offers. And I have a whole entire series planned for you on how to build a $1 million business with an ecosystem of offers that works for you, including how to do the math and make sure that you are assessing the profitable offers that you actually want to do versus what people out there are just saying. You know, you hear all the time, like launch a course or do a membership site. That doesn't work for everybody, right? So we're going to be diving back into business models, online offers. In the series we actually did, going even deeper right before I took a pause in this show, all about $1 million offers. It's an entire $1 million offer and $1 million business model series, including masterminds, retreats, MRRs, hybrid programs, content licensing, certification programs, signature offer engineering, even low ticket offers, and so much more. That is going to bring us through weeks and weeks of value that you're going to immediately be able to take into your business and apply, and I can't wait for you to do it. So I promised to be quick, so I'm going to be quick. Thank you so much for listening to this show again. This is just a hello, and I missed you. And message from me letting you know, first of all, thank you for giving me the time and the space that I needed to really assess this show and what it meant to me so that it could mean a lot to you. And I just appreciate you guys more than you know. I missed you and it's been a real pleasure being able to take time off and have that space, but I am super stoked to be back. You hear we have a new intro for you, and this whole new Sweet Life Entrepreneur podcast should bring another level of energy and profit to your business. That is my commitment to you, and thank you so much for being here. I'll see you in the next episode.